everyone, today I'll be reviewing Disney Plus Cruella starring Emma Stone, Emma Thompson, and this movie is directed by Craig Gillespie. So when we saw first trailer for Cruella, many people who saw this trailer, everyone said this movie looked like it was kind of like 2019 huge hit, the Joker origin movie, Joker starring Walking Phoenix. So when I saw the trailer, I thought, oh, it does look similar, but I thought they will do justice to this movie because this movie still going to be centered around Cruella, who is so cruel person. Like in the other movie, we have seen her. She's a cruel person, obviously. She skinned these cute puppies for her dress design or whatever. So what do I think about this movie? Before I go to that, I just want to say, when it comes to Disney movie, it's always controversial. Some people like this movie, some people don't. People who like this movie on Rotten Tomatoes score, like this movie does have a high Rotten Tomatoes score, is 94%. And after reading some of this review on Rotten Tomatoes score, obviously these people there who really love this movie, they're all like 12 years old. So obviously I'm not 12 years old, but if you are, and if you like this movie, yay. But if you didn't like this movie also, yeah, I understand that. As I was saying, Disney movies are always controversial. Some people will love it, some definitely will hate it. That is how it goes. Some people will hate Disney movie even before they come out in the theater. They'll be like, oh, it's bad, without just seeing the movie. Some will label this movie like, oh, it's so bad. Like before the Jungle Cruise I saw, and I heard all the people saying, oh, it's so bad, it's so bad. After I saw Jungle Cruise, it wasn't that bad. It was quite an entertaining movie, actually. I liked it a lot. So, come to Disney movie, check it for yourself. These are my thoughts on this movie. Well, I thought this movie was definitely very beautifully made. All the costume, ooh, breathtaking, all the costume, location, production, design, absolutely amazing. Cinematography, ooh, it looks so good. It's directed by Craig Gillespie, who directed I, Tonya, which was nominated for Oscar for Best Picture, or I don't remember exactly what, but I did like I, Tonya a lot. So that's why, I don't know. And that's why when I learned he directed also Cruella, and when first Cruella came out, Cruella was actually flop at the box office. Didn't do that well, although it is starring Emma Stone. Before this movie even came out, everybody was comparing this movie with two Joker. Then Emma Stone, she actually came out and she asked everyone, this movie is not like Joker. Don't compare this movie to the Joker. After you see this movie, you know why she was saying this, because this movie is actually, of course, as not good as Joker. Oh my God. At least, I did not like this movie at all. The reason is because the Cruella character, she's supposed to be cruel. That is why her name is Cruella. And while in this movie, you can see she was doing like some stuff. None of them are cruel, honestly. All of them were justified here. Like, she is not a bad person end of this movie. She was just doing stuff to get things done, to get a name for herself. She didn't do anything wrong in this movie. On top of it, she's actually really love her dog. So she also actually loved dog. You can see in this movie. So what happened to the character Cruella we all grew up watching? Of course, Disney ruined that character, and this movie really sucked for me. End of this movie, I was like, oh my God, what was I thinking? They will make a decent villain origin story. They're not able to do that, Disney, of course, because their movies are all for 12 years old. Because this movie really sucked for me, because end of the day, people can say, some people don't like Joker movie. You can say whatever about that movie, but end of that movie, you see that Joker is Joker. He did turn into a Joker. He was a psycho killer end of that movie. In this movie, tell me one thing Cruella does that it stay true to her character. She did not skin puppy. On top of it, in this movie, the only thing in this movie is likable is, of course, Emma Thompson. She was really good. You love her so much. But in this movie, you see, she is the bigger villain here. And this movie is actually makes her the bigger villain. Cruella is actually not that villain here. She's sympathetic. You feel sorry for her. Although end of that movie, she put that thing hell. And I was like, who cares? On top of it, this movie actually getting sequel. I don't know who will be interested in seeing this, because this movie is such a disappointment for me and many other people I saw they didn't like this movie. But if you like this movie, I understand. But I didn't, honestly. This movie really did bad to this character, Cruella. She didn't do any bad thing. On top of it, Emma Stone, her accent. Oh my God, I'm gonna do that. It was so distracting. uh, yeah, I was really shocked how bad this movie was. Like, I didn't like it. It wasn't bad made movie. I'm not saying that. All the acting was good, like from Emma Thompson. Also, her two buddy, they were really good. Emma Stone, I feel like she wasn't as good as you thought she would be because her character is kind of confusing at the beginning, and then if this movie was done by some other actress, it would be really bad because it was starring Emma Stone. She saved some of the movie, but I wouldn't say this movie was made to give you good performance. It was okay from her, I will say. Anyway, that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie, and if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to check out my other reviews on other movie, and please subscribe and take care.